Joe Rogan Podcast, check it out.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Train by day, Joe Rogan Podcast by night, all day.
All right, we're live. Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience. I've got a very special guest today, the 45th and soon to be the 47th President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Well, thanks for having me back, Joe. This is a great platform you have here. I mean, it's fantastic. It really is. It's unbelievable.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Absolutely the greatest.
We're going to talk about a lot of things, but first there's this crazy case. I've been thinking about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, you know, the girl who was basically kept in a prison by her mom. She was told she was sick, all this medical abuse. It's a messed up situation, man. Holy shit, dude.
I'll be honest, I read her book, My Time to Stand, and I thought it was a big disaster. I call it My Time to 10. She actually called it that. Hashtag My Time to 10. I'm not shitting you. It's unbelievable.
Wait, you read her book, man? That's fucking crazy.
Yes, I read her book, and let me tell you, it's unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it. It's insane.
Dude, that's fucking crazy. I can't believe you read her book. So you got to tell me, what's it about? Is it like how her mother abused her and shit?
Well, let me tell you, Joe, it's a little bit about that, but it's mostly a bunch sick, twisted sexual shit. I'd call it a pornographic novel. You wouldn't believe it?
Porn? Really? Like, how is it porn?
It's sick, Joe, really it is. It's really sick, believe me. She talks about how her grandfather would get into the bathtub with her mother. And I'm talking about those old porcelain tubs. You know the ones?
Yeah, the standalone tubs with the claw feet. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, those ones. Now, Dee Dee was a big girl, and her father was a big dude, too. Gypsy claims that she witnessed her mother and grandfather having special bath time together. Really? Can you imagine two fat people getting into one of those tiny tubs? Really? It's unbelievable.
Now I'm intrigued. What else does she talk about? I want the juicy stuff.
She talks about taking out her denture and sucking a 9-inch dildo on camera for her boyfriend, Nico DeJohn. She talks about eating pussy in prison for biscuits and gravy. I mean, who wants to read shit like that? Really? It's unbelievable.
What I want to know is, why did you read her book? How did you get into Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Well, I'm a very busy man. You know this. You're a very busy man yourself, quite frankly. But it was Melania that got me into Gypsy Rose Blanchard's story. She was watching a YouTube video, a Becca Scoops video to be exact, and I was shocked. I didn't know about the con her and her mother were involved with. It's unbelievable.
Becca Scoops, you said? Who is Becca Scoops? Is she like a true crime YouTuber or something like that?
Yes, Becca Scoops, she's incredible, believe me. She does a really great job. She's a psychiatric nurse and her husband is a detective, so they know their shit. Incredible how great of a job they do. It's unbelievable.
Wow, so does she cover other true crime?
Well, I think she does. I don't know, but she has a whole series on Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She covers the medical records, the fraud, everything. It's incredible. You know, there's a huge community on the internet discussing Gypsy Rose Blanchard. It's huge. There's Becca Scoops, of course, but there's a lot of them. Some Morbid X, Flawless Nina, Hello Starlight, Toddy One Skip, Night Convos. There's like thousands and thousands. I've never seen anything like it. It's unbelievable.
Well, that's enough about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. We have some callers on hold that would like to ask you some questions. Do you mind taking a few calls?
I'd be more than happy to a few calls.
Hello there. You're on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Do you have a question for President Trump?
Yes, I do. President Trump, why do you have to keep shaming this poor girl who was abused by her mother?
Is that you, Hillary? Oh, Joe, you set me up. Hillary, shut the fuck up.
My time to 10. My time to 10. My time to 10.